Ladies and gentlemen, today I want to remind you of something powerful. You are stronger than your struggles. Life is not about avoiding pain. It's about using that pain as a stepping stone to something greater. And right now it's time to heal yourself and come back stronger than ever. But let's start with this. Healing begins with responsibility. No one is coming to save you, but that's a gift, not a curse, because the moment you take ownership of your life, your choices, your pain, your healing, you unlock the power to change everything. Stop waiting for the perfect moment or someone else's permission. Decide today that you are worth the fight. Last minute counted down. And yes, life can be cruel. It will knock you down, steal your breath, and leave scars. But those scars are not signs of weakness. They are proof of survival. Turn your pain into power. Let every setback, every heartbreak, every challenge fuel a deeper hunger to rise. Remember, diamonds are formed under pressure, and so are champions. Now hear me clearly. What you believe about yourself matters. If you believe you're broken, you'll stay broken. If you believe you're unstoppable, you'll find a way to rise. Belief is not wishful thinking. It's the foundation of every great comeback. Say to yourself, this is not how my story ends. I have more to give, more to live, and more to... But belief alone isn't enough. You must act. Massive, consistent action creates breakthroughs. Push yourself out of your comfort zone. Surround yourself with people who challenge you, who see greatness in you even when you can't see it in yourself. Build habits that elevate your body, mind, and soul. This isn't about perfection. It's about momentum. Every step forward, no matter how small, takes you closer to the person you're destined to become. You are not defined by what happened to you. You are defined by what you choose to do next. So take a deep breath, stand tall, and remind yourself of the warrior within. It's time to heal, to rise, to rebuild. Not as the person you were before, but as someone stronger, wiser, and more powerful than ever. Your comeback starts now, and this time you don't just survive, you thrive. Healing begins with responsibility. It's not about blaming yourself for what's happened. It's about taking ownership of what happens next. Too often, people wait for their circumstances to change, for someone to come and make everything better, or for the pain to somehow fade away on its own. But life doesn't work that way. Waiting for change is like standing at the edge of a cliff, hoping the wind will carry you to safety. Real healing requires stepping up and deciding, this is my life, and I'm taking control of it. The moment you take responsibility, everything shifts. You stop feeling like a victim of your circumstances and start seeing yourself as the architect of your future. This isn't about ignoring the challenges you've faced or dismissing the pain you've endured. It's about refusing to let those challenges define you. Yes, life can throw curveballs. It can be unfair, cruel, even devastating. But what truly matters is what you do with what life has handed you. And responsibility is the bridge between where you are now and where you want to be. It's the first step toward reclaiming your power. When you take responsibility, you shift from asking, why is this happening to me, to what can I do about it? That simple question transforms everything. It puts the control back in your hands. Suddenly, you're no longer waiting for someone else to rescue you or for circumstances to align perfectly. You're choosing to show up, to take action, to create change, even if it's one small step at a time. This isn't easy. Taking responsibility means facing the truth about where you are and how you got there. It means acknowledging the habits, beliefs, and decisions that may have held you back. That kind of honesty can be uncomfortable, even painful, but it's also incredibly liberating. Because once you see the truth, you can start to change it. You can decide what stays, what goes, and what needs to be rebuilt from the ground up. Let's be clear, responsibility doesn't mean doing it all alone. It's not about shutting people out or pretending you don't need support. It's about recognizing that you are the one who must take the first step. Whether that's asking for help, seeking guidance, or committing to a new path, the power to initiate that change lies with you. No one can do the inner work for you. No one can make the decision to heal on your behalf. That's yours and yours alone. And here's the beautiful part. When you take responsibility, you discover just how capable you truly are. You start to see that even in your most painful moments, you have the strength to rise. You realize that healing isn't about erasing the past. It's about learning from it, growing through it, and using it to build a future that excites you. Responsibility is not a burden. It's an opportunity. It's your chance to rewrite your story, to step into your power, and to create a life that reflects who you truly are. So stop waiting. Stop hoping for someone else to fix things. Stop looking at your circumstances as if they control you. Stand up, look in the mirror, and decide, I am in charge of my healing. I am in charge of my life. Because when you take responsibility, you unlock a strength you didn't know you had. You begin to heal, not because someone else made it happen, but because you decided you were worth it. This is your life. Take responsibility for it. Embrace the power you hold to heal, to grow, and to come back stronger than ever. Pain is inevitable in life, but it's what you do with that pain that determines your future. Every struggle, every challenge, every disappointment holds the potential for growth. The key lies in turning that pain into power. This isn't about ignoring your feelings or pretending you're unaffected. It's about recognizing that your pain can either break you or shape you, and the choice is entirely yours. You have the ability to take what was meant to destroy you and use it as fuel to rebuild yourself stronger than ever. Think about the moments that challenged you the most. They may have left scars, but they also revealed your resilience. The truth is, growth rarely happens in comfort. The pressure, the struggle, the setbacks, they force you to dig deeper, to discover strengths you didn't even know you had. It's not easy to see it in the moment, but the most painful experiences often plant the seeds of transformation. And you just have to decide to nurture those seeds and let them grow into something extraordinary. Turning pain into power requires a mindset shift. Instead of asking, why did this happen to me? Start asking, how can I use this to become better? Every challenge contains a lesson, and every hardship is an opportunity to rise. When you shift your perspective, you stop seeing pain as the end and start seeing it as the beginning of a new chapter, the beginning of a stronger, more determined version of yourself. But belief is the cornerstone of this transformation. If you don't believe in your ability to rise, nothing will change. Your beliefs shape your thoughts, your actions, and ultimately your reality. If you tell yourself you're not capable, that you're stuck, that things will never get better, then that's exactly what you'll experience. So if you choose to believe in your potential, if you decide that you are stronger than any obstacle, you'll start to see doors where before there were only walls. Belief isn't just wishful thinking, it's a decision. It's choosing to have faith in your ability to grow, even when the odds seem stacked against you. It's looking at the chaos around you and saying, I can handle this. I will overcome this. And once you adopt that belief, it becomes a guiding force. It drives your actions and gives you the courage to keep going, even when the path is uncertain. Yet, belief alone isn't enough. Transformation requires action, massive, consistent action. It's not enough to sit and hope that things will improve. You have to take steps, bold steps, that align with the person you want to become. Start small if you must, but start. Maybe it's reaching out for help, setting a new routine, or letting go of something that no longer serves you. Each step forward, no matter how small, builds momentum. And with momentum comes progress. Action means doing the work, even when it's uncomfortable. It's pushing yourself to show up day after day because you know that every effort counts. It's not about being perfect. It's about being persistent. Progress isn't linear, and setbacks are part of the process, but the only true failure is giving up. When you commit to taking action, you prove to yourself that you are capable of change. Pain, belief, and action, they're all interconnected. When you choose to transform your pain, believe in your ability to heal, and take consistent action, you become unstoppable. You're no longer defined by what happened to you. Instead, you define yourself by how you respond, by how you rise, and by how you come back stronger than ever. Healing begins with taking responsibility for your life. It's not about assigning blame or dwelling on the things that hurt you. It's about recognizing that your healing is in your hands. No one else can take that step for you. The truth is, life is unpredictable. Things happen that are outside of your control. Setbacks, losses, failures. But what remains within your control is how you respond. The moment you stop waiting for someone to fix things for you and start owning your journey, you reclaim your power. Responsibility isn't a burden, it's the gateway to freedom. It allows you to step out of the role of the victim and into the role of the creator, the person who decides what comes next. But responsibility is only the beginning. Pain is a universal experience, but it doesn't have to be the end of your story. Every hardship, every disappointment, every heartache contains within it the seed of growth. Pain can break you down, but it can also build you up if you choose to let it. You have the power to turn pain into fuel, to use it as the energy that drives you forward. This doesn't mean ignoring your emotions or pretending that everything is fine. It means acknowledging your pain, learning from it, and deciding to transform it into something meaningful. The struggles you've endured can become the foundation for the strength you're building. Every scar you carry is proof of your survival and a reminder that you are capable of overcoming whatever comes your way. Still, to transform pain into power, you need belief. Your beliefs shape your reality. If you believe you're broken, that life is unfair, that you'll never recover, those beliefs will hold you back. But if you believe you're capable, that you're resilient, and that your best days are still ahead, you'll find the strength to move forward. Belief isn't just about hope. It's about deciding that no matter how hard things get, you have what it takes to keep going. It's about choosing faith over fear. What you believe about yourself determines the actions you take, and those actions shape your destiny. So ask yourself, what do you believe? Do you believe in your ability to rise? If not, it's time to change that. Because belief is the foundation of every great comeback. And belief must be paired with action. You can't just hope for things to get better, you have to make them better. Healing and growth require effort, commitment, and courage. It's not enough to sit back and wait for change to happen. You have to take massive, consistent action to create it. That means doing the work, even when it's hard. It means facing your fears, challenging your limits, and stepping out of your comfort zone. And progress isn't always immediate and it won't always be easy, but every step forward matters. Even small actions taken consistently can lead to incredible transformation over time. This process of healing and rebuilding isn't linear. There will be setbacks, moments of doubt, and times when you feel like giving up. But those moments are part of the journey, not the end of it. Every time you choose to stand back up, every time you take another step forward, you prove to yourself that you're stronger than your circumstances. Pain, responsibility, belief, and action, together, they create the foundation for the strongest version of you. When you commit to this process, you'll discover that you're not just capable of surviving, you're capable of thriving. So let me leave you with this. Your story isn't over. The challenges you face, the pain you've endured, and the setbacks you've experienced, they don't define you. What defines you is what you choose to do next. Healing isn't about erasing the past. It's about using it to fuel your future. It's about taking responsibility for your life, transforming pain into power, believing in your ability to rise, and taking bold, consistent action to create the life you deserve. This is your moment. No one else can do this for you. No one else can take the steps, face the fears, or make the choices that will change your life. But the power to heal, to grow, to rebuild, it's already within you. You don't need permission, and you don't need perfect circumstances. What you need is the courage to decide, I'm not done yet. I'm just getting started. So stand tall, take a deep breath, and move forward. One step at a time, because the strongest version of you is waiting on the other side of this journey. It's time to rise. It's time to heal, and it's time to come back stronger than ever. Let's make it happen.